Okay, right now we have 0 viewers, but that's okay because people come on late.
And that's fine. So we don't. So what do we do in the meantime?
Well, I mean, this is recorded
Okay.
on my YouTube channel, so we can just heck, we can talk about whatever we want to until viewers come on.
Okay. All right. So wait, it records it. Oh, Google Hangout is better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yes, it records it to your YouTube channel.
So it goes to your channel, not mine.
It goes to mine, but
Okay.
if you do the next one, it goes to you.
Okay. That's perfectly fine. I've been watching basketball lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even watch sports, but I've been getting into these NBA finals like I got a child playing. I mean, it's crazy. I'm like watching it, and now I want to watch football too. And now I want to watch soccer.
You may have a late love for a sport.
Late love. Like I used to run track, and I used to play volleyball. So back in the day, I was a little athlete. I was trying, body was tight, right, looking like Serena. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the first webinar I've ever done. I'm like so nervous. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, the best thing about the Google Hangouts is that one, they can be recorded, and I think it said for up to 2 hours, and after 2 hours you have to download like the link, and you can edit the video, like whatever we talk about we can edit. You have it for yourself, and then you can re-air it. So it's my first time doing it.
I like it. Okay. So what is that on your lamp? Does it have a word believe on your lamp?
Oh, you can see that?
Yeah.
No, it's just French. It's some French writing.
Well, I'm cool with it. I'm definitely about that life. I'm definitely about that life.
And, my dream is to live in Paris, and that's why my kids speak French. So
now that's hot. Because I speak no language other than English.
Oh, really? You didn't have to take a language in high school? Okay,
I did.
We have one person.
And I took French in high school, and you would think I remember certain things, but and then when I was in college, I took.
Okay, we can get started. Oh, can you hear me, Precious?
I can hear you.
Okay, we can get started. I want to welcome you all to Rockstar Confidence, the key to unlocking your brand secrets. And tonight, what we want to do is introduce Precious Willliams, Esquire, who is the founder of Rockstar Confidence. I am Selena Gill. I am a bliss expert and an empowerment coach. And I can give you some background about myself and Precious. We happened to meet in law school, and we happen to be in the same sorority. Now, Precious was one of the first people that I met when I first got to law school, and she's a year above me. And I was so enamored by her. She was always so nice, so open, so giving. And she was just someone who I admired. And now Precious has reached to new heights. She's done things that she didn't think she could do, but she's overcome a lot of things, and she's surpassed the goals that she even set for herself. So I'm gonna let Precious introduce herself and give you some background about what she does.
Hey everyone. Hey rock stars. Welcome to Rockstar Confidence. And I know some people are having a little problem tonight getting in on the call. So Selena, if they need to learn how to do that, because this is our first time doing it. I have people who are texting me like, how do I get on? And I'm like, Selena, how? So who am I? I'm Precious Willliams. I am a 13-time elevator pitch champion. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a professional speaker who speaks all over the world. I won the 2013 Black Enterprise Elevator Pitch Championship. And my last competition was in front of Damon John from Shark Tank. And yes, I won. My talent lies in unlocking the greatness within you through the power of speech. So I have written for people on Shark Tank. I write business pitches for companies around the world. Name the country, I've probably written for some company in that country. I absolutely love what I do. I'm the founder and CEO of Curvy Lingerie, which is the ultimate shopping experience for full-figure divas and plus-size fashionistas. The founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, where I write the type of pitches that take your business to the next level completely. And I also want to share with you guys that I will be featured on Shark Tank next season. Not this season, but next season. I'm very, very excited. Having written pitches for people who've been on and got them funded, it's nice to walk in and do my thing on national television. So I'm very, 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 very excited. So why is pitching important? And tonight is really about talking about rockstar confidence. And before we go any further, what is rockstar confidence? It's having the type of confidence that attracts your prospects to you. So if you want somebody to buy right now, what type of confidence are you walking in the room with? How are you standing? What are you doing to make someone want to buy something from you? And that's what it's all about with Rockstar Confidence. Now, I started Rockstar Confidence because I can teach everything on pitching. I can teach a lot on branding and marketing. But most of my clients, 95% of them were like, Precious, I like that you can do that, but I want your type of confidence. And I want to be able to rock like you. I want to be a rock star like you. And I said, okay. So I'm going to create Rockstar Confidence. So again, it's about attracting your prospects to you with the type of confidence that rock stars, rap stars have. And that's what Rockstar Confidence is all about. So why is pitching important? Pitching is important because it gets your business out there and it gets people interested in you. Like I'm home and I'm getting all of these phone calls from people. I need your services. I need your services. I need your services. I don't go out and ask for business. They come to me. And I really, really like that. I like that I've created a brand with perfect pitches and Curvy Girlz that has allowed me to be on national television. I've been featured on MSNBC, ABC, the New York Daily News, Uptowner Magazine, Essence Magazine, Black Enterprise. And I'll tell you a funny story. This is how you have to know that when you have rockstar confidence. And Selena knows this story. So back in 2011, I was 327 pounds. And I had no money to my name. I was unemployed. So this is what happens in 4 years when you really push. So 4 years ago, I was unemployed. I was broke. And I really wanted to go to the Small Business Awards. But I told you, I didn't have any money. So I had a credit card. And I put $300 ticket on the card. And I had no business cards because my business wasn't real. So I went and I had told all my friends, I'm going to be on TV in 4 months. And of course, what do your friends say? How are you going to be on TV if you don't have a company? And I was like, don't worry about all that. I'm telling you, I'm going to be on TV in 4 months. And I knew when I got there that MSNBC and ABC were in the room. And I just had to figure out a way to attract them to me. So I went to the bathroom. I had a come to Jesus moment. And I said, God, which show am I going to be on? Which channel? And, God speaks. MSNBC. I said, okay, because he said, CNBC, you haven't committed a crime. You haven't stolen millions of dollars. So you can't be on American Greed. So you're going to have to go to MSNBC. So with as much confidence as a 327-pound, size 28 woman could muster with my Calvin Klein dress on that was hugging just right, I walked up to these producers at MSNBC. And of course, they're talking about yoga. And I told you I was 327 pounds. And so my best friend at the time was a yogi. So I knew certain things. I knew how to talk about certain things. So I started talking. And just kind of looking at me kind of curiously like, who is this woman here? And they're like, okay. So they stopped talking. They're like, who are you? And I said, well, I'm so glad you asked. My name is Precious Willliams. I'm the president and CEO of Curvy Girls Lingerie, with the ultimate shopping experience for full-figure divas and plus-size fashionistas. And they just bust out like, wow, that was wow. Have you ever thought about being on the show Elevator Pitch? And I'm thinking, am I talking myself into national television? Am I really about to do this right now? And they're like, yeah, you're really, really good. Like, that was a great pitch. And so they were bringing me the host, JJ Ramberg, who, I didn't know her at the time, but I know her well now. And she was walking towards me and I'm getting nervous now. I wasn't nervous in front of the producers, but I was nervous. Like, I didn't know what she was going to ask me. And so, so she's walking towards me. I'm trying to suck my stomach in, hold it in. And she got called to be on stage. And so they brought me her booking producer. And her booking producer is this tall, elegant Black woman. Walked up to me and she said, oh, I've heard of you, Precious Willliams, which I knew was code for, sister, you better bring it in this moment. Bring it. And she said, give me your elevator pitch. Mind you guys, I did not know what an elevator pitch was because no one ever told me that. But I just started talking. I was like, this is my moment. I wish that song Lose Yourself was out because I'm telling you, that's the moment I lost myself. I was going in. She stops. You can be on the show. And I was like, what? You know, but I kept my cool because, you know, I'm in front of television people. And so she's like, can I have your business card? And I just told y'all I didn't have a business card because my company wasn't real. So she said, yeah, so can I have your card? And I said, you know what? I've been here all night. I ran out of cards. I said, but can I have yours? So I got her card, flew home and wrote her, thanking her, can't wait. And she called me to be on the show right before Valentine's Day. And it was so exciting to be picked up. It was so exciting to have the hosts there who don't know me from anything but wanted to watch me pitch. And I was like, now by that time I knew what pitching was and I was ready. And I pitched for 1 minute and I asked for $500,000. And after my episode aired February 12th, 2012, my phone rang for 2 weeks straight from investors who are willing to give me that money. Now, of course, I can't take the money because my company's not real. So I just had to be like, okay, if I pitch myself to get on national television, and if I can make people give me that type of money, and they haven't seen a product, they haven't seen anything, they just saw the show, that is why pitching is important. I did attract them to me. I had the right words at the right time, at the right moment. And so that's what I'm gonna share with you. Pitching isn't the easiest thing in the world to do, but once you master it, you're great. So I'm gonna give you 3 tips tonight that I want you to really think about when it comes to pitching. And as Selena said, we're going to be doing this webinar every week, right, Selena?
Yes, every week until we have our workshop in New York City on June 20th, right, where you can meet both of us, and you can get all the goods in person.
All the goods, all the goods. And we're going to have a great time talking about pitching, branding, and marketing. And that's what Rockstar Confidence is about, taking your business to the next level. So we're going to talk about what the seminar on June 20th is going to be about, but I'm going to go over 3 tips that I really want you guys to really sit and reflect on. My first tip, number 1, begin with the end in mind. So what does that mean? So I've been in a lot of competitions, and what I realized is it was hard to start writing my pitch because I didn't really know where to begin. Like after a while, I got the hang of it, but I was pitching for money. So in my mind, I was thinking, oh, I just need that $10,000. Oh, I need that $5,000. But it didn't make it easier to write the pitch. But when I won so many, I started thinking about it. What do I really want out of this? And when an investor dropped the check on me right after I pitched, I was like, that's it. I want recognition, I want press, and I want investors to find me and be interested in me. I want to develop the type of relationships that are fruitful and lucrative and make a difference. So when I say begin with the end in mind, what is your end goal? Do you want that particular client? Do you want to work with big time companies? Do you want to work with small companies? Who do you really want to work with? And when we do our seminar, I'm always asked the question, who do you really want to work with? Because it is possible. If I could talk my way onto television, which isn't the easiest thing to do, but I knew what my end goal was. I'm going to be on television. And when I'm on television, I'm going to blow it up. So always begin with the end in mind. Do you want special relationships? Do you want investors to call you? Do you want to work with certain companies? Like I know for me, I want to be a nationally syndicated talk show host by the time I'm 40. I'm speaking to Selena, Bliss,
yes,
Buck Naked,
yes,
Bliss. I am going to do that. But I'm also still going to be the killer pitch master. And I'm also going to still have Curvy Girlz. I'm going to keep it going. But always begin with the end in mind. What do you really want? Because it makes it easier for you to write the pitch. Know who's in the room. Really study who's in the room. Because those people will take your company to the next level. I've been places and people hear the name Precious Willliams. Oh my God, it's Precious Willliams. I'm like, I'm not really a celebrity. No, you're doing so well. Like everybody's watching what you're doing. So because I began with the end in mind, I wanted those type of relationships, and I wanted to work with the clients I wanted to work with, not with everyone who wants to work with me. The people that I know are going to take it to the next level. Black Enterprise. I had 2 people in the Black Enterprise competition. I haven't heard from them, so I'm not sure. Which is fine. But I wanted to do that sort of thing. I want to work with people who are going to be in competitions, who are trying to get the particular client and customer that they really want.
Let's reimagine how business is print. Let's start with the little things, the toner particles, trillions of them. Let's
do you hear that?
Seem to be having, yes. Seem to be having a little technical
so they're
blip.
Okay, I thought that was me.
Okay.
So guys, sometimes you will have technical. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, sometimes you will have technical difficulties, but it doesn't stop the train from moving. Number 2, I tell my clients this because I believe it so wholeheartedly. This is like pitching and also a little bit of marketing and branding. A lot of times you hear people say, just go networking events, go to networking events, go to networking events. And for me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to a networking event that actually makes sense. Not the $20 event. I don't want to go to that kind of event. I want to go to the event with a higher dollar amount because those are the right type of people in the room. They're coming for business. So you can pitch all night and it actually makes sense. The $20 event where you're meeting the same type of people, that's great and that's wonderful. But those aren't really the type of people I can work with. I want to work with the type of people who are about business, who want to take their business to the next level and are willing to put a premium on a price to come and meet someone like me. I love going to higher dollar events. I'm not saying they got to be $1 million. You remember Selena? Do you remember Quentin?
Yes.
Remember Quentin? And you remember how he said he spent $5,000 to be in Vegas with that millionaire guy?
Yes, to be with all the millionaire mentors. Yes.
I mean, can you imagine spending $5,000 to go meet with millionaire mentors? Sign me up. We're going to do that. Like, to be in the room with these type of people is great. And your pitching just takes off to the next level because people are actually hearing you. They're not just, oh, give me your business card. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. They're like, huh, you do pitching like Shark Tank? I'm like, yeah, I've gotten people on Shark Tank. Really? Now they want to work with you. Now they want to work with you because you've established who you are. So I will always say, go to higher dollar events and know who's going to be in the room and know who you really want to pitch to because they're going to be listening. And number 3, and Selena knows this one, be a storyteller. Be a masterful emotional storyteller. When you're pitching, you have to tell a story. I don't care if it's 30 seconds. I don't care if it's 30 minutes. Tell a story. Why are you even in business? It's not just the why, like, is it Simon Sinek, start with why? That's great. But like when I started on Curvy Girlz, I was a fat girl who was dating a Hollywood actor and he liked sexy lingerie. But I wanted to tell the story of going to Victoria's Secret and being told I'm too fat to be in the store. They don't make anything in my size. Or going to Ashley Stewart and Lane Bryant. And these things have changed now. Like they come up in the game straight up they have. But I wanted to tell the story of how I got here. Yeah, I didn't like Ashley Stewart and Lane Bryant. And Macy's only had black, beige, and white. And women in the audience, they really understand like, huh, so you went through that too? Or you're going through that, or you were told you were too fat. Yeah, 327 pounds. I was told that quite often, but I'm still cute with it. But what I'm saying to you is tell a story in your pitch. So when you're meeting someone, you want to enroll them in your story. If you just say, hi, I'm Precious Willliams, founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. I write business pitches for emerging companies. People are like, okay, that's cool. Don't really know if I need it. I had a young lady call me today and she's like, Precious, do you also do taglines and slogans? And can you name my company for me? And I was like, why, yes, I can. Well, yes, I can. I can do that. Oh, so what are your prices? Well, why don't you go to my website first and just look it over? Yeah, I've already been to your website. I just want to work with you. I'm like, okay, well then here's my price. And it was never a problem. Wasn't a problem. I remember in the beginning, and I don't know if Selena ever went through this, in the beginning, trying to trying to get people to understand Curvy Girlz, or, you know, just starting new companies, you're always stuck with what do you say to get somebody interested? What do you say that's
it happens. It happens. And then it happens. And what I have learned and from just being out there, but also working with other coaches, is that you stick to your value and your tribe will come. Like the first few people might say, oh, do you give discounts? I mean, it depends on what the situation is when you first start. But once you get established and you know your value, you say, look at my prices. And if you really, you know, and they really want to work with you, they'll pay the price. There's not a lot of nickel and diming.
Right.
And she knew she wanted to work with you because she knew that what you have has ultra value.
I can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. What I was saying was, she wanted to work with you because what you had an ultra value. I mean, she didn't nickel and dime you about the price. She didn't say, you know, can I get, you know, $20 this week and, you know, $30 next week. She said, I want to work with you and I'm going to pay. And that's what you need because you have established yourself in the marketplace to be an expert. You have a passionate story and you really know what you're doing.
Well, these are some of the things that we're going to be going over on June 20th, right?
Yes.
So everyone, we are leading a seminar called Rockstar Confidence, Power, Marketing, and Branding Bootcamp. And we're going to teach you a lot of different things about marketing, branding, pitching. You know, I'm going to throw pitching in there because you need it. You definitely need to take your pitches to the next level. But I'm so excited that Selena and I are going to be working together and that she's coming with, she's got her own fire. I still know thunder. I can't wait to hear her. And I know I'm going to talk about pitching because that's what I do. And I love to talk about marketing and how to make your brand pop. Like, you know, when people call you, and they call me the killer pitch master, I love to hear when people call me on the phone and say that, hey, can I speak to the killer pitch master? Well, yes, you can. That would be Precious Willliams. Here I am. Let's talk, you know, let's rap. And I love that when you build a real authentic brand, right, Selena?
Yes.
A real authentic brand. Like you said, your tribe will come. The tribe comes. I don't go out there throwing myself out there. I'm going to Dubai and I'm going to Africa in this summer. And when I was on the phone with these people on the other side of the world, killer pitch master, you know, and just like, that even translates over there too. Okay, cool. And they were talking about they need my help. Can I talk about pitching? Can I talk about branding? We need your help over here. I was like, okay, so here's my fee, and this is what I expect, and here's what I'm gonna bring, and da-da-da-da. It's the most wonderful feeling to get calls like that, right, Selena?
Yes, yes, it is, because then you really get affirmed in the world that you're doing what you were put on this earth to do.
Exactly. So what are you going to be teaching at Rockstar Confidence, Power, Marketing, and Branding Bootcamp?
Well, I'll be teaching how to get that confidence from the inside out. Ooh. I'll be teaching you actually how to develop that message, because all of us have a message that's vital to the world. All of us have a message that the world needs to hear. We all have stories. And you can have a business, but if you don't have a powerful message behind that business, and you don't know how to market that that message into a brand, which is something you help them do, is that having the confidence to even tell that message. It's very hard sometimes for people to have. They see other people and they don't realize that they're just as scared as you are, you know, sharing your message to the world, because none of us want to be disliked. None of us want to be criticized. None of us wants to, you know, someone to say, ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, it's nasty. Ooh, that's sorry. None of us want that. But as part of life, it will happen. Everyone will not understand your story, but whoever you need to understand it will understand it, and they'll buy your product. Because we don't buy things because of have a look. Sometimes we buy it because the brand story. We love the story. We love things like Apple products. Like I have iPhone, iPad, all that. I don't buy it because it's the best piece of technology. I love Apple. You know, or we have certain things that we buy, clothing, because we love the brand story. But that brand had to have a message. So what I'll be doing is I'll be helping you get that message together and helping you get the confidence to actually let that message out to the world.
I can't. I literally can't wait. I don't hear you anymore.
I'm still here.
I cannot wait to hear that. I'm gonna be taking notes. Like, okay, I know you, but I'm witnessing greatness right now. I need this, and like we said, the story is so powerful. And you know, I'm an Apple head too. You know, I got Apple everywhere. Every time I turn around, what they got? Okay, I don't really want the iPhone, but I got to have the MacBook Pro, and I got to have the iPad. And what else they got? They got a watch too. Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that too. But that's how you want people to think about your business, that you're top of mind when they're thinking about, hey, I need that. Or she's in, oh, wait, she does waxing. She does this. She does that. I need her. And so that's why coming to the Rockstar Confidence Power Marketing and Branding Bootcamp, you're going to learn so much. It's probably going to be like, I didn't even know it was this much to marketing and branding. And we're going to help you take it to the next level completely. Pitching, marketing, branding, taking your mess and making it your message. It's powerful. I think about my life a lot, like, you know, Selena, and I think about all the things I used to be ashamed of. The things physical things I used to be ashamed of, emotional traumas I've gone through. And I didn't realize until I started speaking about it and talking about it that people could really relate to me. I wasn't this, oh, she writes posts every day, and oh, everything is perfect. It's like, oh, she got mommy issues too? Oh, okay. Oh, so she got kicked out of law school too? Okay. And she still made it? Okay, I can do that. Right, Selena?
Yes, you can actually. I think when people hear your story and they can relate, like when I tell my story, a lot of women can relate to my story. They can relate to being abandoned, abused, neglected, assaulted, you know, being in bad relationships, having dysfunction in the home. They can relate to trying to find a job, not being confident, being a single mom, having, getting married, having kids, trying to have a career and be a mom. They can relate to a lot of things. So I think that's why people talk to me. That's why they want to work with me, because I can relate to your problem. You don't really want, I think that sometimes we see celebrities and we aspire to have their lifestyle. Sometimes we can't relate to them, but we aspire to have their lifestyle. We won't necessarily take their advice all the time because we can't relate to them. We just like the things that they have. But someone who can relate to you, you feel a heart-to-heart connection. And you know that the advice that they're giving you is authentic. It's not, just to buy my product. I can relate to you because I've been in the same place. And because I've been in the same place, I can help you get out of it, because I got myself out of it with the help of myself, God above, and other people too. Mentors, coaches, whoever I needed in my life to help pull me through. So I couldn't have gone through it by myself. And to know that there's someone who's giving you a rope and they're pulling you along, and they're not going to leave you. They're not going to cut the rope. They're not going to let you dangle. They're actually pulling you along to your greatness is such an affirming feeling to know that you're one step towards where you need to be in your life.
You're so rock star. You're so rock star confident. Oh my God. I'm really enjoying this webinar, and I love to teach because it helps me learn too. It's right here and it's coming out and it's going right back in. So if I were y'all, I wouldn't miss out on Rockstar Confidence Power Marketing and Branding Bootcamp. You are going to learn so much. We just giving you a taste. Over the next 3 weeks, you're going to get a taste of all of our talent and all the things that got us to this level. All sisterpreneurs doing it big and wanting to share our lessons with y'all. So listen, if you struggling with sales, we'll help you out of that. If you want a brand that pops, great. If you want to know how to use authenticity as your secret weapon, yes, your authenticity is your secret weapon. You will stand heads and tails above your competition as long as you remain true to you. We're going to talk about that at Rockstar Confidence, Sales Secrets, and Revenue Bootcamp. You can go to my website. Selena, is it on your website? The link to the Eventbrite link?
No, the Eventbrite link is not on my website as of yet. I'm going to send out a newsletter and also put it on my social media pages so people can register. But I don't have it on the website as of yet. But it is on Precious's website, and you can also find out much more information about the boot camp on her website too.
Hey, we all are rock stars. Everyone on this call is a rock star. Does anybody have any questions? We know it's 9:30. You're probably rushing to watch the game. But do we have any questions, Selena?
No, as of now, we do not have a question. Let me see.
I hope the
one question. One question. What is the biggest challenge in figuring out what type of business you want to have?
What is the biggest challenge in finding out the business you want to have?
I guess kind of sort of how do you figure out what type of business you're supposed to do? Like if you, I guess, you know, you're going to make candles, if you're going to be a branding expert or, you know.
So for me, I think the biggest challenge is, can I actually make money from what I do? Like, this is my talent, but will people really pay what I asked for me to write pitches? Because this is my talent. I can write pitches. I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and I'm excited. I'm like, oh, I got an order. I got an order from like, oh my goodness, Colombia. Oh, I can't wait to write this pitch. I just didn't know if people would pay for it. People have paid for me to speak, but I didn't know if they would pay for pitching. And but I had to follow my passion or my bliss. My bliss is being the killer pitch master. And I will go to my grave knowing I'm the best in the world. So I followed my passion, my bliss. God gave me this gift at 16 years old and I'm 36. So I just followed that. Curvy Girlz was like, that just came out of, listen, I got this Hollywood dude loving me and I can't find anything to wear when things go down. So
would you say that?
Huh?
Would you say that think about a need that can be filled and that can be your business?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, there are a lot of curvy women who couldn't find anything in their size. And of course, everybody needs a pitch. I don't care what you're pitching every day. Everybody needs a pitch, even for interviews. What do you think? You think find a need?
I think that's one of them. I think one of them can be find a need because you look at, you know, and I'll use mother inspired businesses like women who have infinity breast feeding scarves. You know, that's a need for a mom who wants to be fashionable and breastfeed. I was one of those moms. I couldn't stand having these big ugly shawls, so I used to use infinity scarves to breastfeed. And then lo and behold, somebody actually put that on the market. But it was a need for me. But I didn't follow that idea. And it could have been a business idea, you know. And it's so funny. My husband he rides motorcycles and his hands would get cold on the motorcycles during the fall and the winter. So he thought of these muffs that you put on the motorcycle handles that you ride with the motorcycle. It was a need for him. And he even created something, but he never went into business doing it. Next thing you know, 3 years later, what do we see? The same thing on the market. So it's like, if you have a need in your life that no one else is filling, but you found a way to fill it, that can be a business for you. Or like Precious was talking about earlier, and what I do too is I follow my passion. My bliss is helping people recover from their past, you know, uncover their fears and discover their bliss. That is my passion. So you can have a business based out of need or a business based out of passion and purpose. You just have to figure out how you want to do it.
And don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep moving forward. Don't give up. Like I always tell young people, like, you're so young. Try it all. Just try it. Like, try it. Did I say everything is going to be a money-making venture? No, but something might. And my passion has made me money, and I'm thankful for every client I have. I'm so incredibly grateful because they can go to a speech communications expert, but they decided to go with the killer pitch master, and I appreciate that.
So we're going to wrap up this Google Hangout. We appreciate everyone who stopped by to listen to us gaggle and babble about what we do. I just want to invite you next week. It will be earlier next week. Precious is such a busy woman. She also taught foster children on Tuesday nights. So tonight she was able to finish up, and we had to start later. But next week we get to start earlier because she's finished teaching for this session. But she'll be teaching again because that's what she does. She loves to give back. So we'll also send out the invite for next week. and we'll have some more information. You never know, you might get some goodies in between here and now. But we want to encourage you to go into Precious's website and learn more about Rockstar Confidence and what she does for a living. My website is www.selena.com, SelenaGill.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media channels. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not that young. But I'm on a lot of the social media channels. Precious, you want to give them your website and any other social media links?
So my website is www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com, which is PERFECT, pitches, PITCHES, by BY, Precious, PRECIOUS. I'm on Facebook. I am Precious Latanya Williams. Perfect Pitches by Precious is on Facebook too. Curvy Girlz Lingerie is on Facebook. On Twitter, I'm Perfect Pitch P. Let's see. And on yes, that's all. That's how you can definitely get in contact with me. And I do return phone calls.
Thank you all for listening, and hopefully we'll see you next week, and we'll see you in person in June in New York City on June 20th. Thanks, and have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.